So it's that time of year again. It's convention season. So we just got back from BGG Spring.
And had a blast.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Played not as much games, but we worked at Mayday booth.
Yep, and we saw a lot of friends, made some new ones,
Mm-hmm.
and played some games. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Good convention. So, but today we're going to be talking about Origins. So these are going to be the true top 10 games we're going to want to see at Origins. Now, it's a true top 10 because we're only doing 5 each. So
10 total.
10 total.
Yep. There were less games to choose from SN and Gen Con. They have hundreds of games to choose from. So we each picked 10. This one, we each picked 5. We're going to draft, right?
Yeah.
So the one that we want to see the most, we're going to do last? Or we're going to do first?
Let's do backwards.
Backwards.
Backwards draft.
So the one that we want the most, we're going to pick first.
Yeah, so we're doing a countdown draft.
Okay, all right. Who's going to go first?
I'm going to pick first.
Okay.
Because there's one that I really want. Lads.
Okay.
So my number 5 is Island Hopper.
I'm not even going to pick your first one.
No, we're going backwards.
But then what if I take your number 1?
You won't.
I might.
You're not going to.
Well, it's whatever's left. I think we should do it the other way.
Normal?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, now you know what my last one is. So...
Take the one you're most excited about.
Alright. Arena for the Gods by Yellow.
Okay.
So, Arena for the Gods, it's a 2-phase game. The first phase, the players bet with their life points, getting their heroes and then their equipment and mounts and weapons. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. That sounds good.
And then they fight.
Yeah, it looked, I don't know, people have been comparing it to King of Tokyo. I don't know if this is like kind of like that, but with even more.
No, I've looked at it. It doesn't...
Not like that at all.
Well, I mean, you do roll dice, but not... It's not a ton. Like, it is like...
You're not king of the mountain. You're in arena.
Yeah.
You're battling in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll check that one out.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 1, let's see. My number 1 is going to be Fox in the Forest by Renegade. It's also by Foxtrot Games. So it's a trick-taking game. They announced this a while ago. I love trick-taking games. So I'm very excited about this one. And the art looks really cool. So, and I think it's only 2-player.
It's only 2-player?
Yes.
Arcade game.
Trick-taking game for 2 players. So I've played other trick-taking games for 2. Sometimes that gets a little weird. So
yeah, they are definitely different.
Very interested in seeing how this one goes. That's my number 1.
My number 2. I don't know. I think it's gonna have to be Biotics. So we already have this one. We played it.
And spoiler, there might be a review coming soon.
Yeah, just maybe. So, yeah.
So what about Biotics?
Well, Biotics, everybody has their own little petri dish, and you're pulling biotics out of this bag and putting them here. Now, whenever you get one more than you can hold in your petri dish, it explodes and different things happen.
Causes a reaction.
Yeah, it causes a reaction. So you give one to each player, or you have to trash some of yours, or take 2 from other players.
And the really cool thing is that your reaction can cause another
other
reaction
reactions and other people's. And then
reaction.
Sometimes you just... One time a turn took like minutes.
Just because it kept going.
Yeah.
Well, you can stop.
You can stop it.
But you're trying to get points. Mm-hmm. They're kind of more. Some are worth more than others. It is a good one.
Yeah.
I've been excited for that one ever since they announced it.
Yeah. So Biotics by Smirky Deck.
Okay, which one do I want? My number 2. I think I'm going to pick this one. Divinity Derby by Ares. So this one was on Kickstarter a while back. It is a racing game. You are betting on which god will win the race. But the cool thing that I think that I definitely want to check this out is you have a shared hand with the person next to you. So,
that's cool.
So you and I have the same set of cards, and I also share a hand with the person on my left. So I might have a strategy like, oh, I'm going to make Zeus win, and then you might take the Zeus cards, and then I don't have those in my hand anymore. So this one looks really cool. I'm excited to see how it turned out. The Kickstarter was successful, and it looked like they did a really good job with it. So that's my number 2.
All right.
Divinity Derby.
My number 3. So I'm gonna have to pick Palace of Mad King Ludwig. So I think we've only played Castles of Mad King Ludwig like once or twice.
Yeah, I think we played it at a convention.
Yeah. So it was really fun. We liked it. I think we're gonna get it, the new version.
Maybe. It's kind of hard to set. It takes a long time to set.
Yeah.
That's my one thing against that game. But
yeah. This one is pretty much the same game, only now it has a timing element with there's a moat slowly forming around the castle, the palace, while you're building the castle.
So everybody's building...
Palace castle.
Everybody's building on the same one?
I think so.
But is it co-op? It's not co-op, is it?
No, it's a sequel.
That's interesting. So everybody's building on the palace.
Just the same thing.
But
Oh, and this one is no auction.
You're against each other.
Yeah, but in the original one, there's no. It's all one palace, all one castle.
No, you're building your own.
You are.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, this one's different. You're all building on the same thing.
yeah, they must design the palace together.
Yep.
The person who shows the strongest influence.
So that one could be interesting.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
All right.
Number 3. My number 3 is Professor Evil and the Citadel of Time. So this one is from FunForge, Passport here in the United States. This one looks really cool. I was watching a video about it. It looks like there's a professor who's traveling through time, stealing stuff, and you are trying to catch him. So you're going through different rooms. Kind of had a board set up, kind of like a clue, like you had.
Yeah, I looked at that one.
And then there was a timer thing that looked pretty neat. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but it looked cool.
Yeah, from what I saw, you were like getting the thing of the different objects from his house and returning them back in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're not catching him.
We love FunForge. They make good stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about this one.
One of our first reviews, what is it? Phantom Society.
Yeah, that
It's
was
an old one.
that
It's
was
an
a while
old
ago.
Check that video.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
all right, my number 4. I'm going to do Dragon Turn. So I think it's Dragon Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cooperative memory and dexterity game, and you're rescuing a princess. So you're trying to get up and then get the princess down. Though it slowly has a timing element, and there's this dragon, and he has a rope, and it's connected to a rock under the tower. So it's got a base here, and then the rock is on the corner. So it's slowly being pulled out, and then when it falls, the entire tower topples.
Yeah, this one looks really cool. That's by Haba, right?
Yes.
Does it have
by Haba.
ages on there?
No, I don't think so.
So it is it's a kid's game, but there's a cool 3D tower,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a princess up there, and then there's like a dragon like way over here.
And there's a rope
So
slowly moving back.
it looked pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's a good one for the family gaming with the kids.
Now, for your...
So I'm going to continue that theme here. My number 4 is Jungle Party by Cosmos. This one has a memory element to it. It's kind of cool. You're sliding these tiles under a bridge, and then you get to move however many of those animals that you see when you roll the die. And if you remember who's under the bridge, you can get 1 or possibly 2 more on your roll. So cool little take on memory. This is a good one for the kids. We actually played it at BGG Spring, the German version. They're bringing it to the U.S. to make it an English version. So,
Yeah.
Jungle Party by Cosmos.
All right.
Last one.
Since they already know what I was going to pick, I'm going to pick the other one.
No!
So, which is of the Revolution by Atlas Games. So this one is America is being formed. They have the colonies, and now the witches are trying to help getting America settled.
That does sound cool. I was going to pick that one.
Yeah. So you're leading covens of witches, getting the nation to be free.
Okay, and it's also co-op.
It's also co-op. So you win by completing your 4 objectives. Their victory score from 1 to 7 depends on the location of the Liberty track marker from the final objective.
Okay.
And then you lose if the Liberty track gets too many tyranny. There's not enough space for event cards, or the last card in the event deck is added to the event line.
Yeah, I didn't know a whole lot about that one. It just looked cool.
Yeah.
Witches. There's been a few witch games, but it had kind of a unique theme that hasn't been done a lot. It was also a co-op one. So for my number 5, I pick Island Hopper.
What a surprise.
Surprise, surprise. So this is by Eagle Griffin Games. Scott Alms. It was a Kickstarter a while back. And this one looks really cool. They had different islands that you're flying to. You have different objectives. But if you become the pilot,
you don't get to drop off your cargo. That's what I thought it was cool.
You don't get to choose where you're going. The other people are choosing.
Well, no, they're bribing you.
Oh, okay. So maybe a little bit of, I guess it's not an auction, but you're trying to get the most gain while not straying too far from your own objectives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that looked kind of cool. On the Kickstarter, they had an upgrade where the islands were little like mouse pad mats,
Oh,
that look really
that
cool.
sounds
So maybe they'll have that. That looked pretty neat. So those are my top 5. And those are your top 5. We're tired. We stayed up too late.
Playing like
Pandemic
Legacy. We won our last 2 games.
We did. We won 2 games in a row. That was good.
And then we lost the first game.
So I'll be at Origins. You're
I
sending.
will.
You're sending me because you're too busy.
Yeah, I'm going to scout camp. So
So I will check out as many of these as I can. Take photos.
here you go. How about you do your first one, you do my first 3,
What?
and then the rest of yours, and then the rest of mine.
All right. Well, I'll take a list of all 10. I think I could get through them all.
Here you go. In the order. First one,
Our top
And
10.
my 3.
Top 10 games of Origins.
and then the rest of yours, and the rest of mine. There you go. There's your order.
This is the order.
This is the order.
All right. I'll do my best.
Alright. Thank you for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian's Bad. See you next time.